suffering from depression, and that will lead to suicidal thoughts in their mind. So what is depression and how you can come up from that situation? So depression, it's basically mood disorder where person feels persistent sad or loss of interest in all the social activities. Because of that, the way they behave, the way they feel, that all things will change, and because of that their mental and physical health also will change. So in our basically medical terminology, we'll say that two areas in our brain that will change the regulate our mood, and that two areas will be regulated by the hormones. So whenever that hormone imbalance will take place, because of that the change in your like your mental and physical health will take place. So how that hormonal imbalance will take place? That is due to the stress situation. As soon as that stress comes, that hormonal will be imbalance will start like with the normal. It will be normal. After that, person will become back to their normal life. But in case in that stress situation is keep on going, then that will lead to a person will goes into the depression. So if stress situation if more than 2 to 3 weeks, then there are chances that it will change into the depression. So how you can cope up with that, and how you can differentiate between stress and depression situation? So basically in the stress, person will be having breathing fast, or they will be having fast heartbeat, and they will be having high blood pressure, you can say. They will be having sweating, and muscle will be very much tensed. So these all are the symptoms. But in case of depression, it will be completely opposite to that. So in that situation, person will be like, they'll be having excessive sleep, or else they'll be having difficulty in sleep. Sometimes they'll be having excessive food, or they won't be having hunger only, and unnecessarily they'll be crying, or sometimes they'll be shouting. So these are the reasons, like you can differentiate how the stressed person will feel and how depressed person will be feeling. So in case of last stage of depression, which is known as the major clinical depression, where person will be having the thoughts of suicides and all. So how you can come up from that situation? So basically, if you will be in the stress situation, what you have to do, simply by doing breathing exercise, you can come up from all that stress. Because whenever in our body, basically two systems will be working. One is in case of stress situation, one will be in the cool and calm situation. So in stress period, you will be breathing fast. Because of that, your brain won't be getting sufficient oxygenated blood. So because of that, you will be having difficulty in concentrating, and because of that, you cannot take proper decisions. And in case of if you start doing deep breathing, so that because of that, it will give proper oxygen to your brain, and because of that, you can take proper decision, and you can come out from that stress situation. That is one thing. Another thing, what you can do is, in order to save yourself and increase the tolerance power of yours to any situation, you have to do the exercise. So here what will happen, whenever you will move physically, your physiology will change, and that physiology of your body will change in your mental health condition. Okay, so that is also one of the important thing. Another thing is very much important, that is healthy diet. Healthy diet here, in order to keep your weight healthy, what you have to do is, you have to avoid sugary and processed food, like artificial sugar you should not be having. So what you can have in order to have proper healthy weight? You can have fruits which is containing natural sugar. You can have fish oil. You can have green leafy vegetables. You can have dark chocolate, which will make you like relaxed, cool and calm in the stress situation. And you can one more thing you can do, that is like morning sun bath, which will really make you cool and calm. The severe level of depression, where you are having the suicidal thoughts, then you have to take immediate professional's help, where they will be giving the antidepressant. And if you are having already that medication, take that medication immediately, antidepressant. and just make yourself cool and calm and talk with your loved ones, and call in the emergency numbers. So this will be the solution you can do for that. And after that, once you will come up from that suicidal thoughts and all that situation, make sure that you should be healthy weight, and you should be having daily exercise properly regular basis. So that will be very much important. So it's like having depression, anxiety, pain, dissolution, this is all are the part of your life which will make you the better version of yourself, and that will take you to the new chapter of your life. And because of that, you will be learning something new, like you can how you can cope up with that situation. So giving up on life, that's not the solution. Take care of yourself and your surrounding people. Thank you so much.